Good morning, everybody. Chuck here with no time to be sad. Just woke up. Gonna go have some breakfast. This is the end of our trip to the Similan Islands. Had a great trip. Headed back to Isan. Gonna regroup. We've got another trip planned. I'll let you guys know pretty soon. Let's get through Songkran here in the next couple of days, and I will tell you we're headed north. So gonna spend some time up north before our next tropical adventure. Looking forward to it. I've only been to the northern provinces once, actually, since we've been here. I just keep finding myself back to the ocean. We spent a lot of time up in the mountains before we came to Thailand traveling. Like, that's where most of our time was spent, like in the Colorados and really up in the mountains doing fishing, relaxing. So the ocean's where we like to be, and yeah, gonna be a long ride home. Got to get on that road right there. Looking forward to just going back home and relaxing for a few days, and I'm gonna have to get on the treadmill. Definitely 100% gonna exercise for the next few days. I guess I'll just have to tell Mafia like I'm sick or my stomach hurts and she'll stop feeding me. I know she only does it because she enjoys seeing me eat. There's beautiful Paige. This was a pretty good resort. The bed was Thai style, but it's very clean. It's just a random place out of the probably thousands of hotels, resorts, and Karat. Karat is very big. We just decided to take this one here on the bypass. We didn't do much. We went and got a massage yesterday and just kind of hung out and just kind of relaxed. So let's go eat and make our journey back to Isan.
You're my heartbeat, my silent drum. That is kicking me till I'm numb. I wanna feel free like a bird in the sky. When he opened his wings to fly on by to the beat of my silent drum. That's kicking me till I'm numb.
All right, kind of a basic breakfast. Breakfast. Yeah, breakfast is not what it used to be in Thailand because of the, I don't know, I guess the low staff, not too many people traveling. There's a lot of Thai people traveling right now, but it's gonna get better. Maybe in a couple of years, I think. 2-3 years. Maybe, I don't know. Is this thing on? Got a bunch of samo for home, pamelon. I know that I know Kara actually is Isan, so we're in Isan. Karat is a big, gigantic province in Isan. Back to NakhonPhanom, Isan.
That's kind of weird. They have patio, but the roof doesn't have the roof.
Oh.
And no one uses concrete for it?
I don't know. That's kind of weird. I don't know. I don't try to figure stuff out here anymore. I just figured out if you don't wear a face mask, people stay away from you. So I like that deal. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of traffic right now. At 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm just gonna have to go. There we go. Okay, I need a U-turn. Well, today is April the 8th. It's Friday. And Songkran starts on the 13th through the 15th, but it's a long weekend. And people during Songkran, they usually start traveling the weekend prior to Songkran. They take off the whole week. So this is gonna be a pretty long weekend for Thai people. So traveling after today is not good in Thailand. There's usually a lot of traffic and a lot of checkpoints normally, but during Songkran is the most checkpoints. They're really, really strict on alcohol, drinking and driving, stuff like that. So which is good. I'm glad to see that. And But I try to tell people, and this year might not be so bad, but it might be better than the last couple years, to not try to travel during this time. But that being said, normally after Karat it's okay, but a lot of people, they travel from Bangkok towards, you know, this area, Karat, Buriram, Saran. After that it gets kind of light, a little bit light.
รู้ไหมว่าเธอน่ารักตอนเมาโอชาระรัดเบาเบาแต่ไม่ตกหลุมรักคนเมาไม่เอาหรอกฉันรู้ว่าเธอน่าร้ายจะตายเธอมีผู้หญิงมากมายอย่ามาลุกไล่
Nice long stretch of really good concrete roads. Glad to see that. This road, I remember, has always been really bad because of all the trucks, and it was this, it was only 2-lane, and that lane was like horrible because all the trucks are way, I would say, I don't know what the load limit is in Thailand to say they're overloaded, but they're heavy trucks, and that asphalt or blacktop in the hot sun, it just makes it real soft. So this is such a better idea, and they have so much concrete in Thailand,
รู้ไหม
right?
ว่าเธอน่ารักตอนเมาโอชาระรัดเบาเบาแต่ไม่ตกหลุมรักคนเมาไม่เอาหรอกฉันรู้ว่าเธอน่าร้ายจะตายเธอมีผู้หญิงมากมายเธอหลงไปรักเธอคงทำฉันเดือดร้อนโอ้ในค่ำคืนที่แวววาแอลกอฮอล์เปลี่ยนเธอไปช้าๆใจเธอกำลังเรียกหาให้ฉันเข้าไปไขว้คว้าอยู่ๆเธอก็มาหาเองมาด้วยท่าเต้นที่ร้อนแรงเธออาจจะชอบคนร้องเพลงหรือจะดูที่ของแพงเธออาจอยากได้ฉันเป็นแฟนหรือต้องการเพียง one night stand I don't know รู้ไหมว่าเธอน่ารักตอนเมาโอชาระรัดเบาเบาแต่ไม่ตกหลุมรักคนเมาไม่เอาหรอกฉันรู้ว่าเธอน่าร้ายจะตายเธอมีผู้หญิงมากมายอย่ามาลูกไม้คนอย่างเธอฉันไม่เอาหรอกรู้ไหม
I like to see these new dividers in the highways now. That I think the biggest problem with deaths in Thailand is there's nothing to keep the car in the lane. Like if they usually it's just a 2-lane road, they swerve into traffic or they hit a pole or they go off into the woods. But if you have some type of barrier, then of course you're still going to get accidents, but they won't be fatalities as much. Because I know when I'm in the U.S., they have all these barriers everywhere, but when I go back home, there is accidents all over the place. Like everybody's just driving while they're, you know, updating their Facebook page. But you know, they got barriers to keep their cars from going into oncoming traffic or off into a building in most places. But anyway, I'm happy to see that coming through, you know, all around Thailand, especially going through rural Thailand, you know. Or I think it's where they have the most problems, where they just kind of, you know, drink a couple bottles of whatever and then get on the road.
น่ารักตอนเมาโอชาระรัดเบาเบาแต่ไม่ตกหลุมรักคนเมาไม่เอาหรอกฉันรู้ว่าเธอน่าร้ายจะตายเธอมีผู้หญิงมากมายเธอหลงไปรักเธอคงทำฉันเดือดร้อนโอ้ไม่ว่ายังไงก็ตาม
Okay, this right here is typical road Thailand. This is what the roads have always been through Thailand, right here. And they are fixing this stuff with drainage, proper drainage including.
เธอหลงไปรักเธอคงทำฉันเดือดร้อนโอ้ไม่ว่ายังไงก็ตามไม่ยอมเธอหรอกเพราะฉันได้สิ่งที่ต้องการฉันจะไปไม่บอกแค่คนที่เจอระหว่างทาง ไม่ได้สำคัญไม่ใช่รักแท้ตลอดกาลก็คนอย่างเธอมันง่ายไปเพราะเธออย่าทำเป็นได้ใจใครต่อใครก็ได้เธอจะให้ฉันรักเธอได้ไง
PTT. Look at that hibiscus. It's beautiful. You can get coffee and go fishing. Wow, there's some big fish in there. You find you a friend? Always a kitty, huh? Did you buy it some food? Hey, kitty.
ประมาณนี้
Okay, now resting. I was looking at some comments. I don't have time. I don't have time to comment back to everybody because we're traveling and on the road. One guy didn't appreciate what I had said about Hua Hin. I don't remember what I said. I don't really care for Hua Hin that much, but it shouldn't matter. A lot of people don't like ThatPhanom or NakhonPhanom, and I have a lot of friends that live in Pattaya. I don't really care to live in Pattaya either, but I still have a lot of good friends there because they're not really sensitive to a lot of the words I say. But just because I don't, I always say it's not for me. I'm not saying don't live there. I have my reasons why I don't like certain places to live. On that note, we did drive right before Hua Hin, which is still in Hua Hin. Very beautiful. You don't have to live in the city. And I'm going to showcase that next time we go in that area. But I was only mainly talking about in the city. Oh yeah. But anyway, stick around. I'm sure there'll be something I'll say that won't sit well with you.
ก็เธอมันร้ายเกินไม่ใช่ฉันไม่มีหัวใจโอ้พาทารารัดรู้ไหมว่าเธอน่ารักตอนเมาทารารัดเป่าแต่ไม่ตกหลุมรักคนเมาไม่เอาหรอกฉันรู้ว่าเธอน่าร้ายจะตายเธอมีผู้หญิงมากมายอย่ามาลูกไม้คนอย่างเธอฉันไม่เอาหรอกรู้ไหมว่าเธอน่ารักตอนเมาทารารัดเป่า
You can see there's already people traveling. You can tell they got all their stuff with them. But it's going to be bad on the road in the next couple of days. Well, I guess you could call it burning season, right? They burn all the fields of all the weeds and whatever insects, put nutrients back into the soil and start the new rice harvest. Some of it's already been done. But and up north, what'd you say? I gave them 1 day. They can have it of the week to do it or something like that?
Depends on the province.
And yeah, they're trying to limit it, you know, to where they're not burning all the time, but Chiang Mai's kind of in a valley, so it's always a little smoky this time of year. We have some friends down there that leave during this time because of the air quality. Yeah, one of them live in Hua Hin, believe it or not, but not like in the city. They live just outside of that area. Where? Yeah, we just were over there the other day. That's the little machine that they use to fix the potholes. That's why they're always kind of not really flat. That's what they got.
ตอนเมาทารารัดเป่าแต่ไม่ตกหลุมรักคน เธอเข้ามาก็ชักหัวใจตั้งแต่ความรักที่เราได้พบกัน อยากจะสานสัมพันธ์กับเธอต่อไปให้ยาวนาน อยากหยุดเวลาเอาไว้ตรงนี้หยุดประเดี๋ยวนี้ตอนที่เราจ้องตาเป็นมันพร้อมกับส่งสัญญาว่าฉันชอบเธอแต่แล้วฝันมันก็สลายไปในพริบตาเมื่อมีคนหนึ่งเดินเข้ามาเจ็บมือเธอแล้วเดินจากไปไม่อยากจะขัดใจตัวเองที่มันทับเธอไม่ให้ทับเธอก็คงเป็นไปไม่ได้เพราะใจมันคิดเป็นหลายอย่างที่จะตึงกลับแล้วจำเป็นต้องขัดใจตัวเองคงตาลงแล้วพลังกลับปลอบใจมันไม่เป็นไรคิดว่าเป็นความสุขเล็กๆน้อยๆไปฉันคิดว่าเธอนั้นมาเพียงคนเดียวเดินเพียงคนเดียวไม่คิดว่ามีใครอยู่แล้วอู้หู
We are home. Let's go annoy Mafia. Oh yes. What a long drive. About 450 kilometers. Sekong. แม่ทำอะไร
นอน สบาย
ไม่สบายทำไม ไม่สบายอะไร
โอ้พุงใหญ่ไม่ใหญ่
ไม่
โอ้ป้าเทียนนี่คือบุกกินหลายเนาะ
กินอะไรเลยพุงเต็ม
ไม่
เต็ม
ไม่เต็มหรอก
Just went on a bike ride. Almost died because I'm out of shape. What you doing? Preparing for our next trip? I broke my lid. It fell. I'm gonna try to order one on Lazada.
10 inches 10 centimeters
Well, it's so good to be back home. Always good to come back home. We are planning our trip right after Songkran. I'm kind of interested how things are going to turn out. Last year didn't turn out really good with all the restrictions that got implemented after all of the traveling last year. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm not as optimistic this year as I was last year. So, hopefully we can still roam about the country after Songkran. But it's going to be a fun trip. I'm going to let you know here in the next couple days where we're headed. I'm going to have a cocktail, some peanuts, and go to bed. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Let's go to the temple tomorrow and check out the area.
มา
Bye.